KURINJI Senior Secondary School, CBSE, Namakkal.
Successful result producing school in state every year.
Administered by the Board of Directors with over 35 years of experience in the teaching field.
Special attention on art, craft, music, dance, silambam, yoga, skating and karate.
Focus on Hindi Sabha and Spell Bee Olympiad exams.
Smart class for effective and innovative learning and well-furnished library.
Solitary importance on sports and games in state and national level.
WhatsApp facilities to know activities of students and school inside the campus.
Free bus for LKG to 8th standard.
Free, hygienic and nutritious food.
NEET, JEE, IIT coaching experts from Rajasthan and Andhra Pradesh along with our effective teachers.
Admission registration for classes LKG to +2.
KURINJI Educational Institution, Kavetipatti, Namakkal. Admission in progress. CBSE, KG to 12, contact 9025895176. Metric 6 to 12, contact 9344567484. For online admission, log on to www.kurinjischoolnkl.in.
Okay, so in kingdom Protistoma, second one, that is Dinoflagellates. So in previous video we have seen information regarding chrysophytes. Now let us start to learn the Dinoflagellates. So now Dinoflagellates information. So GK, among GK na Greek language. According to Greek language, Dino means whirling. Whirling and spelling WHIRLING. Whirling. So Dino means whirling. So flagellate means presence of flagella. So now according to the Greek language, whirling flagella organisms means the organisms consist of whirling flagella. So such kind of organisms, so simply we will be calling as, or we are calling as Dinoflagellates. Once, so I have given this diagram once you see. So this Dinoflagellate structure will be like this. So the structure information concern. So in a matter, so here you will find information there. So at the time diagrammatical explanation now I will give you. So now for the first time, now let us see the information regarding Dinoflagellates. Now they comprise phylum. So these Dinoflagellates consisting or coming under a phylum known as Phyrophyta. So that is Phyrophyta. So phylum of the Dinoflagellates is Phyrophyta. Phyro or phyro means which one? Fire. Phyro means fire, meaning fire, fire. So that's why because of the Phyrophyta, so because of the phylum of Phyrophyta, these Dinoflagellates we are calling by one more name, that is fire algae. Don't forget another name is fire algae or spinning flagellates. Spinning flagellates or fire algae, because of the, so why when these Dinoflagellates or belongs to the phylum known as Phyrophyta, Phyro meaning now only we learned fire, fire. Because of this reason we have given another name to the Dinoflagellates. Another name is fire algae or spinning flagellates. Don't forget spinning flagellates. Now they are mostly, so habitat concern or occurrence concern, so they are mostly marine, so present in salt water or ocean or sea, except a few members of farms or few members or freshwater farms and form an important part of planktons. Means here most of the members are marine. Most of the members are marine. Marine means ocean forms present in ocean or sea. Next one, except a few fresh member forms and form an important part of planktons. So here definitely most of the members again forms the planktons. But here what is the main important point to we have to understand now? Most of the members are marine. Most of the members are marine and few of them are fresh water. So this point also try to remember. Next one, some Dinoflagellates. So some Dinoflagellates such as Gymnodium, spelling is GYMNODINIUM, Gymnodium, and one more is Goniolox. Scientific terms will be difficult to pronounce. Spellings also we need to learn. So Goniolox spelling GONIAULAX. Goniolox grow in a larger number in Mediterranean Sea and make water look red. Means because of the presence of goniologs, and because of the okay, according to the textbook concern they have given only goniologs. Now in another book now they have given gymnodium also. Now gymnodium and goniologs so grow in Mediterranean Sea, and because of the presence of these goniologs as well as gymnodium, that particular oceans or the sea water looks like red color or looks red color, and cause, so that's why, and cause is so called means because of the red color or because of the red color nature, so that particular phenomenon we are calling as red tide. Means here when because of the more number of dinoflagellates, when one particular ocean or the sea, when it is seems to be red, no, automatically tides means alai we will call, no, so tide is also seems to be in a red color, so that particular phenomenon only we are calling as red tide, red tide. So now here simple thing, so goniologs, best example of dinoflagellates. Okay, goniologs best example of dinoflagellates and present in Mediterranean Ocean, and because of the presence of these goniologs and gymnodium, water seems to be like a red color, appears like a red color, and so because of the more number of dinoflagellates, water also seems to be red in color, and alai means in a Tamil we will call, no, alai tide, that tide also seems to be in red color. Next one now here green chlorophyll. Green chlorophyll in dinoflagellates is often masked by red pigment that helps in trapping of red light. Now here you see that green chlorophyll in dinoflagellates. Green chlorophyll is there, is often masked by. Masked means here this green color chlorophyll is covered by, or simply, so here masked by I have written, but simply here mask means we will put, no, suppose for covering of any other thing, if you put any cloth means that we will be calling as a mask, no. So likewise, so this green color chlorophyll in dinoflagellates are covered by which one? Red color pigment, so why here this red color pigment is present over the green chlorophyll means to trap the which one? Light energy. So means here why? Because of the red color nature, and because of the red nature what is happening now, so suppose here the red color if absorbs more means, so rate of photosynthesis will be more, so that is the reason. So because of that reason dinoflagellates so covers the green chlorophyll and absorbs the red color because of the presence of red pigments, so likewise some other information we can be taken. Next one, dinoflagellates are basically, so these dinoflagellates are basically unicellular motile. These dinoflagellates are basically unicellular motile and biflagellated protists. So means definitely these members, why? Because these are all members coming under protista only, no. So kingdom protista consists of unicellular organisms, so thereby these dinoflagellates are unicellular and consist of flagella. So here because of the presence of the flagella, that particular organism can move from the one place to another place, that's why unicellular motile organisms we are calling. Next one, here one clue I have given, biflagellated protist means bi means two, bi or di also two only, meaning no, two flagellas are present, so simple clue, that is unicellular motile organisms are there. So how these organisms will motile? So because of the presence of two flagella, so now most of the members are surrounded by cellulose wall, or here thick cellulose wall, you try to remember, means here these members, these dinoflagellate members are there, no, the surface of the these dinoflagellates, surface of these dinoflagellates surrounded by thick cellulosic walls or thick cellulosic plates, you can remember like that. So thick cellulosic plates we can be seen on the surface of the dinoflagellates. Now two flagellas we have seen now here, dinoflagellates consist of two flagellas are present, that information what is that? No, two flagellas lies in a narrow in between in the cell wall plates, one in a transverse region and one more is in a longitudinal flagellum. Means here our knowledge concerned, two flagellas are there now, ma. So how these two flagellas arrangement is there? One is arranged in a transversely and one more is arranged in longitudinal. So now you see there, once you go up and you see the diagram, so this one is a transverse, this one is transverse flagella and this one is longitudinal flagella. So next one, these are all cellulosic plates, likewise we can be taken. So two parts madri is there, no, two cellulosic plates. So two cellulosic plates also we can be seen. So this point koncham diagrammatically. So sometimes in NEET examinations also they are asking. So suppose in a dinoflagellates, so suppose if two flagellas are there, so what is the arrangement of those flagella? So one flagella is arranged in a transversely and another one arranged in longitudinal arrangement. Transverse and one more is longitudinal. Don't forget, important. Next one, plastids also are there. Plastids or chromatophores, plastids or the chromatophores. In previous class we learned no, chromatophores means colored bodies or colored pigments are present. So whether I have given or not, I forgot, but chromatophores means now you can learn chromatophores or the plastids. So definitely helps in the process of photosynthesis. Why? Because of the presence of chromato means colored plastids. Okay, colored plastids have chlorophyll. So in these plastids or chromatophores, definitely what we can be seen, chlorophyll A and chlorophyll C we can be seen. Chlorophyll A and chlorophyll C we can be seen, and they have fucoxanthin. So along with chlorophyll A and chlorophyll C, fucoxanthin also is present. Did you remember anything? So here this chlorophyll A and C and fucoxanthin already we have seen in phaeophysi members, in brown algal members also we have seen. Did you remember this? Very good. So now means in a phaeophysi members, pigments, chlorophyll pigments A and C is there, as well as fucoxanthin also is there. So likewise some more information we can be taken as photosynthetic pigment in addition to the chlorophyll, means here along with the chlorophyll A and chlorophyll C, fucoxanthin is present. That is also one kind of photosynthetic pigment in addition to the chlorophyll. So likewise some more information we can be taken. What is the information? Now I am going to revise now. Plastids or chromatophores are there. So definitely these members means plastids have chlorophyll, chlorophyll A and chlorophyll C, and along with chlorophyll A and chlorophyll C, fucoxanthin also is present. Fucoxanthin also is present as photosynthetic pigment in addition to the chlorophyll. So likewise some more information we can be seen. Next one, dinoflagellates divides rapidly. This null point, NEET examination point of view important. So dinoflagellates divides rapidly and produce some kind of toxins. So some kind of chemical substances, or simply you can learn as toxins only. So toxins are poisonous substances. When these dinoflagellates divides rapidly, when dinoflagellates divides rapidly, then our group or the bulk of dinoflagellates we can be seen at one place. So the group of dinoflagellates, when a group formation takes place, so that particular entire group produce toxins. So when these toxins are secreted by the group of dinoflagellates, so these toxins or poisonous substances can kill aquatic organisms, so such as fish or any kind of organisms, definitely killed by these toxins which are released by the dinoflagellates. So likewise some more information we can be seen. Don't forget this point, dinoflagellates divides rapidly. So when these dinoflagellates divides rapidly, definitely produce some kind of toxins, and these toxins can kill aquatic organisms. So likewise some more information we can be seen. Next one, so what are the colors we can, or what are the colors of dinoflagellates we can be seen, means so colors yellow, green, brown, blue and red colors. Once you see there one more time, yellow, green, brown, blue and red, means here simply without any clue. Suppose if you would like to remember, means we have to by heart, but except or instead of by heart, I will give you one clue. Now you look at up. So now Vibgyor is there, So our knowledge concerned, light, visible light we can be divided into 7 different colors now there. So what are the colors now we are seeing? Dinoflagellates, blue color, brown color. So B square. So third one, third, fourth, fifth, seventh. In 7 colors are there, no? So there 3, 4, 5, 7. So these 4 different types of colors in a visual we can be taken, and 5 types differently now we can be studied. Now once you see there, blue color, brown color, G green color, Y yellow, and R red. So likewise there are different types of colors we can be seen in dinoflagellates. Now depending on main pigments present in them, means here, sir, why sir these many colors are expressing, means suppose in that particular case dinoflagellates, suppose if a green color is a more, dinoflagellates appears like green in color. Suppose if the major pigment yellow or majority pigments, yellow pigments are there, means at the time yellow color over. Next one, blue pigments are more, means blue color comes. Red pigments are more, means red color comes. Likewise, now you see there. Now let us start to learn the euglenoids. Euglenoids concerned, what are the main important points to be discussed now? They include flagellate protista in fresh water and damp soils. Don't forget, right, one point, that is in previous one dinoflagellates when we have observed, no, when we have seen, no, so there we have seen mostly marine we have seen, no, mostly marine we have seen, mostly marine we have seen, mostly marine we have seen. Once you see that in dinoflagellates mostly marine we have seen, no, but in euglenoids now we are observing these euglenoids mostly are freshwater forms. Now what is the point? In case of dinoflagellates, most of the members are marine forms are there, but in euglenoids most of the members are freshwater. Not only in freshwater, these are all present in dampy soils, means so dampy water conditions also we can be seen, and one more, in stagnant water conditions also I think so we can be seen. Now these euglenoids have both plant and animal characteristics. Don't forget, very important point. Now here what is the point? Euglenoids have both plant as well as animal characteristics. Don't forget, this point is very important. So they are living, so definitely living, found in freshwater ponds. So this point also is important, found in freshwater ponds, or and one more is ditches, and one more in the damp soils, in damp soils and ditches, and one more is in freshwater ponds. No, definitely the presence of euglenoids we can be studied or we can found. Now here these euglenoids are characterized by absence of cell wall. So this point if you forget, means so chance is there 2 loss of 4 marks in NET examinations. So euglenoids are characterized by absence of cell wall. Sorry, if absence of cell wall means then which one is present, sir, means but they consist of proteinaceous pellicle. So flexible pellicle made up of protein. So this is a point, means one important outermost protecting layer is there. That particular protecting layer we will be calling as pellicle. Don't forget pellicle. So this pellicle is made up of protein. One important point in euglenoids. So what is the main important point we have to study, means so we could not see the presence of cell wall. So definitely absence of cell wall only we will study. So next one, so when this cell wall is absent, no, definitely their outermost protecting layer must be there, no. So that is only is known as pellicle. That particular pellicle is made up of protein. That's why sometimes this pellicle we will be calling as proteinaceous layer. Proteinaceous layer. Next one, they have 2 flagella. So this one also like dinoflagellates, even euglenoids also consist of 2 flagella. One is a short one and one more is a long one. So like just you remember like this only, one is a short flagella and one more is long flagella. Likewise 2 flagellas or 2 types of flagellas we are observing in euglenoids. So this point is important. Though they are photosynthetic in presence of light or presence of sunlight. This point also very important. Try to save in your mind. So that is which one? Though they are photosynthetic in the presence of sunlight, when the sunlight is not available, they be have like they will be acting as heterotrophs. Means now one more time you see there, in presence of sunlight these euglenoids prepares the food materials by the process of photosynthesis. But suppose if a sunlight is not available at the time, so if a sunlight is not available, how they will perform the process of photosynthesis, cannot know. So at the time, definitely these euglenoids acts as heterotrophs. Means, so like two ways, means suppose in presence of sunlight performs the process of photosynthesis, and in absence of sunlight acts as heterotrophs and depends on the other organisms as parasites, depends on the other organisms as predators, means engulf food materials or engulf other organisms instead of preparation of food. So such kind of a phenomenon we will be calling as heterotrophism, and organisms are heterotrophs. Heterotrophs. Now, so what is the point? In presence of sunlight, autotropic movement, and in absence of sunlight, heterotropic movement we can be seen. Next one, photosynthetic forms bear chloroplast which contain pigments like chlorophyll A and chlorophyll B. Now photosynthetic forms are there, means definitely, so most of the members are, so what are the members has the capability to perform the process of photosynthesis? There definitely chloroplasts are present with containing, so different types of pigments. So what are the pigments? Chlorophyll A and chlorophyll B, and one more is xanthophylls. So chlorophyll A and chlorophyll B and xanthophylls likewise, there are different types of pigments we can be taken, so or we can be seen. Next one, which are identical to those in higher plants. So here what are the pigments? Means chlorophyll A and chlorophyll B and xanthophylls we are observing now in euglenoids. So all these pigments are identical to those present in the higher plants. Means what are the pigments are present in higher plants? So here these pigments, means pigments which are present in euglenoids also will be similar or will be identical. Don't forget, so this point also is important. Next one, so what is information? Pyrenoids may or may not be present. So in chance is there to see, or sometimes no, we cannot be. So means sometimes we can, chance is there to see the presence of pyrenoids or may not be. So likewise somewhat information. Why? Because these pyrenoids are nothing but starch particles which are covered by the proteinaceous layer. So reserve food materials means pyrenoids means, so definitely a protein layer that which covers the starch grains. So such kind of structures we will be calling as pyrenoids. Pyrenoids may or may not be present. Okay, may or may not be present. Next one, in the cell nucleus with one or more prominent nucleoli occurs, means here suppose when you will take why? Because these are all eukaryotic organisms now, definitely nucleus will be there, and that particular nucleus with one or more prominent nucleoli. One or more means sometimes one or sometimes more than one also we can be taken the presence of nucleoli. Nucleoli. So here the nucleoli is nothing but the part of the nucleus or the spherical and dark colored structure which is present in the nucleus we can be taken as nucleoli. So nucleoli or nucleolus also we can be taken. So prominent, one or more prominent nucleoli occurs. So for example, where we can be seen, means best example of euglenoids. So euglena. So this point also is important, and the shape of this one is like a slipper shape. So euglenoids. So these are all main important points regarding euglenoids. So try to listen all these, or try to see all these points, and try to learn all these points clearly and carefully. Next one, let's move on to the slime molds. So next one, slime molds information concerned. What are the points we can be taken now? So these are all slime molds are consumer decomposers, and one more is decomposers. Means simply we can be taken as saprophytes, consumers. So definitely these are all not producers. So simply consumers. Okay, consumer decomposers. Now protists. Consumer protists. Now these slime molds show saprophytic nutrition. Definitely saprophytic nutrition means, once upon in a few videos back I have given saprophytes means, suppose if any kind of organisms are taking food materials or the inorganic materials from the dead and decay information or from the dead and decay matter. So such kind of mode of nutrition we will be taking as saprophytic nutrition. So next, now here these slime molds are there, the mode of nutrition is saprophytic nature. Next one, the body of slime molds is known as plasmodium. Don't forget, important, the body of the slime molds is known as plasmodium. So according to our CBSE textbook, so what is the information they have given means, so in favorable conditions, so definitely which one formation takes place? No, slime mold forms plasmodium structure. Don't forget, during favorable conditions definitely aggregation of a protoplasm may grow and spread over the several feet and moves along the decaying twigs and leaves engulfing organic materials. So means the body of the slime molds is known as plasmodium. In unfavorable condition, in favorable conditions we can be seen or we can see the formation of a plasmodium. So thereby, so during favorable conditions, definitely that one, which one, these particular slime molds can move or it can spread over several meters or several feet. So where on decaying twigs and leaves, means definitely, so these particular slime molds we will be taking as obligatory parasites on or obligatory relationship with the obligatory saprophytic nutrition definitely we can be seen on leaves as well as twigs. So don't forget, so in this particular case just these slime molds depending on the twigs as well as leaves only, and from the twigs and the leaves definitely engulf the food materials. So that's why we will be taking these slime molds as obligatory saprophytic organisms on the plants. So suppose if the plants availability is not there, so these things we cannot be seen. So likewise slime molds, so saprophytic in nature, definitely decaying the twigs and leaves, engulfing organic materials. Next one more point concern. So what is that point? During unfavorable conditions, so in unfavorable conditions, what is information we can be taking? This particular plasmodium means here now we have seen plasmodium means the body of a slime mold. So that particular plasmodium undergo a sexual reproduction. So undergo a sexual reproduction. So by undergoing of a sexual reproduction, producing fruiting bodies. Fruiting bodies means under unfavorable conditions or during unfavorable conditions, which one formation takes place? During unfavorable conditions, so fruiting bodies formation takes place in a slime mold. So these fruiting bodies which bears, so these fruiting bodies bears which one? Spores. Okay, so these fruiting bodies consisting of bears in their terminal positions. So these spores are, now important point is there related to these spores. What is that point? No, these spores are able to withstand in unfavorable conditions for several years. Don't forget one point, during unfavorable conditions which one are going to be formed? Fruiting bodies of formation taking place. These fruiting bodies produce are consisting of spores. Now these spores with what? True walls. So means when these spores consisting of true walls, so because of the presence of these true walls, these spores can survive or can withstand in unfavorable conditions also, not only for one day or not only for 2 days, so several years they can survive. So because of the presence of true cell walls. So true cell walls. Next one, these spores are definitely liberated. By wind. So suppose if any kind of spores are definitely dispersed by wind means, so such kind of a phenomenon in our subject concerned we will be calling as anemochorus. ANIMOCHOROUS. Anemochorus means so dispersal of spores through wind. Now, so in this particular video we have learned regarding dinoflagellates, so dinoflagellates and euglenoids, and one more is slime molds. Now dinoflagellates information, most important points are two flagellas are present. Arrangement is longitudinal, where it is longitudinal, and one more is transverse we have seen. Next one there, goniologs, best example of red dinoflagellates. So because of the more availability of these dinoflagellates, so definitely that tides seems to be like red color, that's why we will be calling as a red tide. Now we here two flagellas are there, now we have seen. Next one, cellulosic walls. So the members of these dinoflagellates are definitely covered by thick cellulosic walls. Next one, pigments concerned chlorophyll A and chlorophyll B, chlorophyll A and chlorophyll C we can be seen. Next one, along with chlorophyll A and C, we can find out one more pigment, that is fucoxanthin. Next one here, in dinoflagellates. So definitely when these dinoflagellates reproduce very fast, rapidly, definitely, so group of formation takes place within a short period of time. So group of flagella sometimes produces some kind of toxins or the chemicals or the poisonous substances can kill. These toxins can kill the aquatic organisms such as fishes. Next one, there are different types of pigment or there are different types of colors also we have seen here. Next one, euglenoids concerned. These euglenoids are mostly present in fresh water and damp soils. Next one, euglenoids have both characters of both plants and animals. Next one, present in freshwater ponds and ditches, and one more is damp soil. Next one, euglenoids characterized by absence of cell wall. They contain flexible pellicle made up of protein. Next one, two flagellas are present, one is short and one more is long. Next one, photosynthetic pigments. So this photosynthetic nature is there when sunlight is available, means these euglenoids acting as phototropes or simply autotrophs only in presence of sunlight. Suppose if sunlight is not available, at the time euglenoids acts as heterotrophs or simply predators. Next one, in this particular euglenoids, so what are the photosynthetic pigments are there? Chlorophyll A and chlorophyll B. Along with chlorophyll A and chlorophyll B, xanthophylls also present. Next one, so these chlorophyll A and chlorophyll B and xanthophylls are identical to those which higher plants. So here this point also is important. So next one, so best example point concerned, so definitely we can be taken euglena. Next one, in slime molds. So what is the point now we are going to take in slime molds now? So these are all consumer decomposer protists. So definitely nutrition, mode of nutrition is a saprophytic mode of nutrition. Next one, saprophytic mode of nutrition. Next one, so the body of slime molds is a plasmodium during favorable conditions. So definitely this plasmodium grows for several feet, and definitely depending on the or taking the organic materials by the decaying of twigs as well as leaves. So this point also is important. Try to check this point by one more time. Next one, during unfavorable conditions, so which one formation takes place? Fruiting bodies of formation takes place. So these fruiting bodies bears of spores. So again these spores now can withstand in unfavorable conditions also for several years due to the presence of true walls. Now these generally these spores are dispersed by wind. So that is only in our subject concern we are calling as anemochorus. So this is a small information regarding dinoflagellates, euglenoids, and one more is slime molds. Next one, protozoans, protists also information to be learned. So in the next video I will give information regarding protozoans.